Hi there guys, this is Matt Cow Gamer bringing you the first gameplay commentary from Modern Warfare 3. This is my first ever online multiplayer game in Modern Warfare 3 at all. This was not on the first day, the first release day, and I plainly did not know what to expect from this game. I did not play campaign. First thing I did with my disc, put in and start playing the multiplayer. My first class that I picked was this machine gun. Now, light machine gun, I'm pretty sure this is an American one. I forgot the name. The names are not that much different from the other Call of Duty games, but whatever. Now, you guys see on the screen right now, I specifically did not want to cut this out is because I really want to show the drastic difference between the Black Ops style of controls and Modern Warfare style of controls. I was so unaccustomed to the Modern Warfare game control setup. Simply because for the past year I've been playing Black Ops in the shooter market instead of Modern Warfare games. So that's probably one of the gripes that I had, is that I just couldn't control my character because I needed to find a proper setup. And I was doing this in the middle of the match simply because I did not play the campaign before I even recorded this. The reason why I went right into multiplayer and not even bothered with the campaign is I really wanted to join the wave of the people who were doing commentaries online. Because even before the game came out, there were so many already done gameplays and commentaries of the game because people got it early, much like people getting early right now Halo CE Anniversary Edition or whatever. But as you can see, I'm still trying to pick out a proper game type, proper controller layout so I can control my character good. And this probably when I decided I will never use light machine guns ever again because it just killed and it was extremely sprayable and unfriendly. As you can see right now, I'm gonna get a kill on that guy, but his friend's gonna pwn me. This is a free-for-all match, so it's pretty much everybody's against everybody. And one of the things that I really did not like about any Call of Duty games is drop shotting, but whichever, that's not the topic of the conversation. So the differences between the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are, you know what, I wouldn't say drastic, but there are some differences, and I employ these differences. But the biggest change between Black Ops and this game is probably the pace. Many of you might say that this game is much more fast-paced. However, I found that the character movement itself is very slow as opposed to Black Ops. Maybe it's because the maps are big, maybe because it runs on a slightly different engine. To me, it seems like it runs on a different engine. Probably because the weapon strength and weapon characteristics are different. But this game feels extremely slower paced in terms of player movement, but much more faster paced in terms of gameplay. And that's what I love about this game as opposed to Black Ops. I just said that I was really accustomed to Black Ops as opposed to this game, but I found that after a few games, you can adapt quite easily to the game style and style of gameplay for Modern Warfare 3. One of the biggest difference between the prior Modern Warfare game, Call of Duty game, and this is that maybe in Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, your weapon choice played a big role in how good you will be playing in the match. It's still true for Modern Warfare 3, however, the faster you see your opponent and the faster your reaction time is, guarantees you a win almost no matter what weapon you have. Obviously, it all comes down to the player's skill at some level. However, first see, first shoot, first score. I switched from my light machine gun to submachine gun UMP, and this is when I fell in love with this weapon. So far, 90% of my games was purely this weapon because this weapon is just beast almost in any mode and for most ranges. While the maps themselves are much bigger and have much more space, they're still quite cramped. There's a lot of corners, a lot of cover. So the best way to go about it is use a submachine gun and try to stay out from these long passages where snipers and assault rifles will be able to be effective against you, and stick to the corners because your reaction in the corner is much greater than that of a guy with a submachine gun, or a light machine gun or assault rifle. So I would definitely suggest playing with a submachine gun, especially this submachine gun. Put rapid fire on it, put kick on it, and you're good to go, because that's what I've been using and I've been quite effective with it. might not be so prevalent or obvious in this game, but I was in the last place, guys, and I died a lot in the beginning. I died 3 deaths because of my controller setup change, but as you can see, I just spray and he might first told me first, but he did not fire first. The key is C and fire first, because power of the weapons in this game much increased, and you can just feel how different the game is as opposed to Black Ops. There's a lot of difference. I know I won't be able to cover them all in this gameplay commentary, so I hope you come back next time to see the second part. However, I will definitely say that the customization of your character for perks and for weapon setups is so vast that you can never find a person with the same setup, unless obviously there's going to be one popular setup that will be widely available for everybody. But for now, I'm pretty sure everyone runs their own thing. I found out that running multiple different setups is the way to play the game, but I did find my crown jewel right now, and I call it Ultimate Ghost, since in this game being Ghost is not that easy, and I will tell you why in the next game, so please come back, guys, join me. As for now, I will definitely say that this game is gonna last for a long time. The campaign was short, however the multiplayer content of this game does provide a very wide variety of game play style, you can say. Once again, this is free for all. I will cover the other game types next game. Found this amazing revolver. We'll be using this for my series of one gun only pistols only. This looks epic. Obviously my 44 Magnum is back as well, so I'll be like really torn between the two. This looks much cooler. This looks much more beefier, much more powerful. Probably one of my gripes with this game is that same problem with hit detection is back, but I will tell you this, it's much better than it was in Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2. Thank you for joining me. This was Matt Cow. I went 24-21 with a nice comeback to the 3rd place after pretty much losing the whole game. Hope you guys come back. Thank you for watching my first ever Modern Warfare 2 commentary, and whichever channel this is on, have a good day, guys.